your son cried out, wept until his tears became fire. Yes. Yes. Massa Bura. Your son died here. Oh god, I haven't played this game in a while. It's time to have so much fun. I have so much fun doing this. Kill me. Please help me. Monster goes hard for real. Retrieving mouse calibration data. Hello, Nora! You're back again! Hi, love. You should give me... Yeah. Here. Have some. Give you some. I passed you the... I passed the doobie. I passed the joint. Oh god, that name. Oh, and I tried to delete that. Alright. Just like me for real. Which one? 131 hours on Smoke? What the fuck? I played that game this long on this character? Oh, this is my first. Let's go to a Valkyrie. I really like a Valkyrie. I use the Vengarl set because the Vengarl set's cool. I should just make one that's called Oscar Pastora. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh god, we're in hell. Jesus. And the worst Dark Souls game runs the best. I'm kidding, I love this game, it's my favorite. Oh, back in Majula, you can hear that theme. Alright. This has a funny technique. I'm going to show you what this blade can do. You see, I pull a classic anime moment, stab myself to gain more power. It's blood damage. It swings like a fucking... I don't know what it swings like. Five. God, listen to that theme, Nora. It's so fucking cool. Majula is just a dope game. I love it. One day I'll explain the entirety of, Exactly. That's why this is the best hub world in Dark Souls. Let's stare off into the sunset at that view. Do you remember when we stayed up at night? Stars. Pleasant Play-Doh. Why did I upgrade these leggings? I'm dumb. I'm stupid. What does he? Fuck. Those are not. Those are funny, but no. Let's do something a little bit more mature. Valkyrie boots will not fit. Vengarl armor is my favorite armor. Well, one of my favorite. That's Velstad. I haven't played this game in a year. Well, not years, but months. Like 6. If you're wondering why this katana is so long, if you don't know, you might not. I don't know. You don't know a lot of things. No offense. This is called an odachi. It's an irregularly long sword. It's like a great sword. It's like a great sword katana. Literally said you forgot something when I asked you like a second later. You cannot say that. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Because it's just cool. I really like just the classic knight aesthetic. Gotta remember how to play this fucking game. Ooh, great sword. Love great swords. My favorite. I actually do fencing and not fencing, but medieval martial arts. Fencing is terribly inaccurate when it came to actual fighting on the battlefield. Ooh, Black Knight Albert. Do you actually mean cool, or are you just saying that to... I do literally have a katana in my room, except it's not very durable, so I can't fuck it. It's terribly imbalanced with its weight. I know way too much about swords. It's terribly imbalanced with its weight. It's not the size the katana should be. It doesn't weigh what a katana should weigh. Between the finger and the guard, it should be weighed perfectly. It's not. It's limp. Oh god, I killed my family here. Mine's pretty bad, but if yours is pretty, that's nice. I really like swords. Swords are cool. I can teach people how to twirl, I can teach people how to, I guess half sword, but you wouldn't really want to be half swording. So, you wanna know what half swording is? I believe katanas come from... Oh, what the fuck? Something literature. Not medieval literature, but Japanese literature. And there's a lot of descendants of great lords, like I forget the lords' names. I should know this shit. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'll just explain medieval longsword stuff. Medieval longswords. So here, take a look at this. If I were to show you a longsword that looked, this is called a longsword. It's that long. Longswords should not be that long. Longswords have a much longer hilt and a much longer blade. They almost act as a greatsword. Half swording. You see where the handle meets the guard? The T thing? The guard is the thing that's like T, like both sides sticking out. Costa de Reyes. The guard. This is a rapier, but most swords have guards, unless it's a great sword. Half swording is you take your long sword by the blade, and since you'd have more protection with chainmail, and chainmail is very, very useful in combat. Don't underestimate it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. I'm having the beefiest fucking armor in the game. Just what does the Drangleic armor look like? Go to my other character. My main. The thing I've been playing for years. Hello. I think you missed my lessons that I was trying to give. Hello. Oh god, we're in hell. Fuck, I hate Broom Tower. Broom Tower. Back to the bullet. Okay, so I wanted to demonstrate... I believe you heard me when I said something about half sorting. Do you know what half sorting is? What a longsword should look like if we're pulling in realism. Okay, let me pull out the longsword. I love longswords. Probably my favorite sword. Oldie but a goodie. That are claymores. We'll use this one. Oh, don't mind the greatsword. So you see how this longsword, where the handle and that T connects? Like it's kind of like two sides sticking out? Alright, well that is called the guard, or crossguard rather, because it is a cross. The guard connecting to the blade, the thing with longswords, this is a longsword in Dark Souls too. The longswords in real life should be probably a little bit more thinner on the blade, and longer, same with the hilt. It should be almost, the hilt's the handle, when I say hilt. It's reflex, so sorry if I say hilt a lot. The hilt should be longer in the Sestosian blade, and it should almost act as a greatsword. You should hold it like that. Well, not hold it like a greatsword like this, because this is like fucking Berserk Guts greatsword type shit. So half sorting is when you take the when you take it by the blade, because back in medieval well, just medieval shit in general. I'm gonna turn on the music that way I can actually speak and not yell. I'll turn it back up in a second. Half swording is when, well, it's when you take the longsword by the blade. Doing that allows to use the crossguard as a weapon. Using the crossguard as a weapon acts as... it's more piercing, because blunt, if it's like direct blunt damage, that can pierce armor pretty well. Because if you're poking someone with this, it's not always going to pierce the armor, especially with the chainmail underneath. But if you use the crossguard and you are to crush them, like, say someone's wearing chainmail, say I'm wearing chainmail on my chest, if someone comes at me and they're hitting me with a regular blade, there's not always a good chance it'll go through. It's like, it's a 50-50. So, a lot of what knights used to do in the old days, or I guess in the Crusades, is they would take it by the handle, and not to cut yourself, because you will be wearing chainmail on your hands, because that is... it's armor on your hands, and chainmail is very durable. Well, it can be. It can be very durable. Don't underestimate chainmail. It's very, very strong. It can be very, very tough. Anyway, the crossguard you would try to pierce their armor in with. Hammers were usually good because encaving people's armors, like encaving their breastplate and stuff like that, would, you know, crush their lungs and vital organs. But to get through armor and chainmail, they would use the crossguard, and that's called half swording, when you take it by the blade. Well, no, because hammers are not always good on flesh. You want something to cut when the armor is broken. If you're trying to half-sword something on a shield, it's going to break. You're not going to do very much with it. If it's a wooden shield, maybe, but then you're going to get your blade stuck. That's going to cause problems, leaving you open. Also, sorry that I'm nerding out. I study this stuff a lot, so I'm sorry. Sadly, I don't have anyone to practice with, but I have taught my friends a thing or two. Hi, woman. I'm just a nerd, I apologize.
No visit. One day, like you.
You liked when I nerd out? So, it's alright then, I suppose. What else do you want to know about swords? I can't really tell you much, well, I can't tell you much about katanas. Katanas don't have a crossguard. Actual medieval battle consists of a lot of poking and a lot of shield bashing if you're using a shield. Flails weren't well, they were effective in combat, they just were kind of difficult to get around, so you don't fucking hit your knee, because a lot of the times if you need to, say, get it out of the way and you don't want to drop it, you can try wrapping the chain around your arm with one hand, as in like corking your hand through, and then holding the Or just like put the chain over your neck, and then have the ball and the staff handing there, or the handle handling there. God, my attitude's kicking in. Help me! God, this music is so fucking loud. You will not believe it. Let's go fight Fumnit. Go fight Magnet. Haven't played this game in a hot minute, so bear with me. I am on like New Game Plus 8 with this fucking character because I just love this game so much. There's my halberd. The halberd will work good. Alright, halberd it is. I don't know if I should use guy, but oh fuck, he's a gun. My soul's from the last time I played. Alright. Wrong button. Nice. This is Fumnite Ray. His lore is that he served Velstad. King Velstad is the king of Draculae. Had a rival, he had someone that he kind of, I guess, had issues with. I'm trying to multitask, sorry. I fucking nice. Good shit, good shit. Man, yeah, no, I think I did pretty good there. Do you still want to watch me play games, or would you prefer to stop? Where's my cat? I want to see my cat. My kitty. Well, would you want to do this and spend time, or would you prefer to do something else? Because I can let you go if you want to do something else. Our time? What do you mean by our time? Our cat, yes. That's what you meant, okay. Well, lady's choice, you know? I'm a gentleman. An annoying one to be sure, but gentleman nonetheless. Man, I love how I have 3 almost max fucking great swords. Just love this game. God, I love the Smelter Demon Sword. God, it's so fucking cool! Alright, Diablo.